For this video, I'm going to walk you through how I set up a baby quarantine bin. So I just got two little sweeties this morning. We just picked them up from the FedEx hub. They came from John Barry at Designer Morphs, one of the OGs of Hognose. I think he's been doing this for 40 years, was what it said on his profile. And I'm excited to have two of his. And so I'll introduce them in a bit. But first, we're going to go through our setup here. So these are a 6-quart bin. I just get these from Walmart, a little Sterilite tote, and use a soldering tool to poke lots of holes into them. And there's also holes in the lid. This is in their quarantine space, which is actually on my dresser in my room. There's not a whole lot of natural light, so I do have a separate light on here. This is not a heat lamp, it is just light. There's also the heat mat on the base there. There is a thermostat that I have over there as well. The probe is underneath one of the two bins, and you can see there's maybe a third or so of the bin is actually on the mat. So when I'm taking a look at the mat for the heat, I will do my little temperature gun and check it underneath the hide as well as in the front to make sure that there's an appropriate temperature gradient in there. So to get started, I've got one of them already ready. And we'll do the other one. So first I put a couple of paper towels. They like to kind of bury themselves in the paper towels when they don't have substrate. So the paper towels are so that you can keep an eye on their poops. And you can also see if they have any pests or bugs on them. So you'll be able to see that on the paper towel easily. So then I put a little hide on the back. The hide and the water dish are both washable in the dishwasher as well as the tote itself. So those all get sterilized in the dishwasher. And then next, I found I like having a little rock. So these are actually little flat rocks that you get on Amazon. We don't have a lot of rocks here where we are in Texas that you could use to like paint little decor. So like a craft rock. So they're nice and solid, but I like to have those kind of on the heat mat as well because they soak in heat. So when I'm checking temperatures, it's easy to shoot the laser gun at this to see what the temperature is. And you're going to want like 86-ish on the hot and 75-ish on the other side. So that way it does absorb heat. It keeps it when your thermostat's kicking on and off and always gives them a warm little thing to go sit on. I find that they really like to sit on those rocks. Next up, I have a little piece of wood. So these ones I also got on Amazon. That's driftwood. They are pretty solid. They are made for aquariums. And then that, as well as a little plant here. It has no metal ends, nothing sticking out. I put that in just for some extra clutter. The rock, the plant, and the stick are all able to be sanitized via boiling. So I will boil those. And then because my kids love eggs, which is unfortunately expensive right now, I always have egg cartons. So these little cardboard egg cartons, never use styrofoam, of course, but they love these. The little babies like to curl up in them. They use it as an extra hide. And so I just stick that in there for a little extra clutter as well. I'll also use toilet paper tubes, things like that. A lot of them like to poop in these. Makes it easy to clean the poop because then you just take it out. These obviously can't be sanitized, so these ones I just throw out when I'm cleaning. So that is the setup of these little baby bins. When they move up after a while, then I switch it out to substrate, usually after a few weeks after I've observed a few poops, see how that's looking. And then my bigger ones, they have the same stuff, just maybe a little bit more of it.